And off we go. All right, team, ready? Everyone, neutral stance, position, set, and courtesy. Loud and proud. Decree number 1. I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that would reduce my growth, my physical health. Number 2, I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and in others. Number 3, I intend to use what I learned in class constructively and defensively, throughout myself and my fellow man, and never to be abusive or offensive. Courtesy. All right, team, guards up. We're going to work a little bit on footwork for a moment, and then we're going to get into some boxing skills. With my footwork, I want to think as I step back, just step back comfortably, right? I don't need a huge step. I just have to go from here to here. My feet should be about shoulder width apart. My feet should also be in a heel-to-toe stance. So if I were to throw, my string will stick down underneath my feet. One foot should be on one side, one foot should be on the other side, right? Right? So one foot's on one side, one foot's on the other side, as opposed to both feet would be right on top of the string stick, or worse yet, and I do see this, right? Some of you guys when you start training is, you have one foot on this side and one foot on this side. Where I tend to see this the most is when students are sparring and they try and move away from the person and they step this way, but the person's still here. So effectively, for me to punch them, I gotta reach this way, right? As opposed to moving this foot where now I can punch and I do this. Same thing that I've talked about with the low parry, right? Is when both feet move on my low parry the same, the person's over here now, I'm not in the heel-to-toe stance towards them. So as that happens, one foot takes a bigger step than the other. Okay? So now let's talk about our movement and our footwork. Go for it. Right? Once I get to here, all I want you to do right now is just think bounce up and down. Straight up and down, but I don't want you to jump. I want it to be a bounce. Don't let your feet even leave the ground. Just look at my knees, how they're soft, right? But my feet stay on the ground. And then I just start shifting my weight forward and back a little bit, right? So if I turn this way, you probably see it a little more, right? I'm forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. So my weight is bouncing from foot to foot, but I haven't let my feet leave the ground yet, right? And then I slowly start lifting my feet up. But if I move it back here a little bit, you'll see they tend to slide. It's not like I'm lifting them off the ground, right? I'm shifting my weight, they slide a little bit. If I move backwards, my front foot slides back a little more, right? If I move forward, my back foot slides in, right? So I'm just thinking about shuffling or bouncing a little bit, and then I step. And then I bounce a little, and then I step. Bounce a little, and then step, right? I can also add in a little quarter turn, right? I bounce a little, I quarter turn. I bounce a little, I quarter turn, right? Bounce a little, quarter turn. That quarter turn tends to be back more than it tends to be forward, right? Although it can be forward. It could be that I'm here and I'm stepping this way, which would be less of a quarter turn and more of a side step, right? Where if I'm moving to the back side, it is common that I'm going to turn this way, and it is actually a quarter turn more than a side step. My front foot almost stays there, my back foot slides out, right? Here, my front foot stays and my back foot slides out, so it's a little bit of a quarter turn, but now less noticeable, right? So now let's keep this movement going, but adding some quick, simple combinations. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna fire jab, jab, cross, and then back to this motion, right? I'm stepping easy, jab, jab, cross, and then I'm back to moving again, right? Jab, jab, cross, and then back to moving. And step, jab, jab, cross, and then we move, right? And the moment that I start punching, I wanna stop my movement and then plant my feet. Keep punching as I'm talking. So from here, instead of me continuing to move as I'm punching, I plant, 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 and then I'm back moving, right? Plant, plant, plant. I might move forward a little bit, but at that moment, my feet are planted. At that moment, my feet are planted. Here, my feet are planted, and then I go back into this movement, right? 1, 2, 3, and then I move. 1, 2, 3, and then a little bit of movement. 1, 2, 3, just a little bit of easy, gentle movement. 1, 2, 3, and then back, right? Pop, 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 and then back. 1, 2, 3, and then back. 1, 2, 3, and back. One more. All right, next combination, keep this movement going. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook, and then I move, right? My jab could go high, my cross could go low, my hook can come low, and then I move. It could be that I go high, high, and then I hit low. It could be that I go high, low, high, right? I can change that up and change up this combination each time I throw it a little bit by just changing up where those strikes are going. I could jab low to start off, and then work my way back up the body, right? Jab, cross, hook, and then move a little. Jab, cross, hook, and then move a little. Jab, cross, hook, and then move a little. Jab, cross, hook, and then move. And then move. And then move. 1, 2, 3, and then move. 1, 2, 3, and then move. Now, starting with our hook. So now we go hook, cross, hook, and then we step back to our guard, right? So back to our movement, right? And think, if we work back to the basics of it, feet on the floor, just in case some of you got a little bit off with this, and I bounce up and down without letting my feet leave. And then I shift forward and back a little bit without letting my feet leave. And then I just start sliding my feet a little bit. It's not a step, it's more of a slide. I might step occasionally as I step on an angle, right? But for the most part, my feet are staying in contact. And then I go hook, cross, hook. And then I move a little bit, right? Hook, cross, hook. And then we move a little bit. Hook, cross, hook. And then we move a little bit. Hook, cross, hook. And then move. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, move. Sometimes my hook's really tight. Sometimes I'm going to reach a little bit more, right? It might be tight because the person's right here. And I have to hit. It might be a little more open because maybe I have to reach, right? Maybe Mr. Maminovich is here. It's way up here, or Mr. Harshbarger, right? One more, and then set. And courtesy, and relax for a moment. So as we go to the next set of combinations, we're just simply going to add front kicks in, right? So sticking with what we did on the A-Day this week, slide up front kicks, back leg front kicks. Let's take the first combination, jab, jab, cross, and I'm going to start with a front kick. And then I hit my jab, jab, cross after, right? So it might be like the person, just found myself a training partner, is here, and I'm using my front kick to close the gap a little bit, and now I throw my hand combination, right? From out here, I may have a really big jump to get through that jab, where if I slide with my front kick, that might hit a little bit faster, and now look, I'm in range for my jab, right? So next combo that we're gonna spar is shadow boxes. This would be shadow boxing. I'm just here, and I'm working a combination, and I'm making sure that each one is perfect, right? So now we're going left leg front kick, jab, jab, cross, back to our guard. Lead leg does the front kick, jab, jab, cross. And then we're back to moving, right? Kick, jab, jab, cross. And then we move. Kick, jab, jab, cross. Get to work if you haven't started yet. Let's go. Kick, jab, jab, cross. Practice this. Get it down strong. Kick, jab, jab, cross. Keep going. Just gonna move my target. Let's see how amazing everyone looks. Let's go. You should all be working. You should all be in front of the camera where I can see you. That's it. Go, go, go. Keep your hands right by your face till you throw them. And make sure also you turn all the way into that cross. Don't go 1, 2, 3. You missed the person if that's as far as I went. Look where my hand is here, and look where this hand is. I'm way too far away. Turn that shoulder on the cross. Turn. Turn more, Talon. More, more, more. There you go. That's better. 2, 3. Nice, Michael. Good cross. Hands right back by the face. Andrea, nice guard. Matt, Mr. Albanese, nice guard. Good, and time. So now let's go back to the jab, cross, hook. I'm going to add a front kick at the end of this one. So I go jab, cross, hook, and now I'm going to come back with my back leg. And this could be a couple of things. It might be that I hit my combination, and then they started to move backwards, and so I follow them with that big back leg front kick, right? Or it might be that I go 1, 2, 3, and I'll distance a little bit, and then I stuff them with a front kick as they're trying to come in. Either way will be fine. So I'm going 1, 2, 3. I'm imagining that they moved away, so I kick them. Or I'm going 1, 2, 3. I'm out distancing, and then I'm stuffing them with that front kick, right? 3, 2, 1, go. So here we are. Ready? Jab, cross, hook. Back leg kicks, and then we move. Jab, cross, hook. Out distance. Back leg kicks, and then we move, right? Jab, cross, hook. Distance. Back leg. jab, cross, hook. Running away, so I chase him down. Get that right hand to come all the way through. Full range combinations. That's it. Couple more times. Let me see your last couple. That's it, Kashyap. Good guard, Rishabh. Nice. Come on through. There you go. And time, set. And courtesy, whoosh. All right, so quick core abdomen or core training. We're gonna do Spider-Man push-ups. One of my favorite. When we do these, I'll demonstrate first just so you can make sure you know which ones I'm talking about, and then we'll do them together. As I do a Spider-Man push-up, I go down, my knee comes to the elbow, and then I come back to my push-up position. Down, knee comes to the elbow, push back up. As I do this, notice my foot does not touch the ground, right? I'm not sliding my foot, I'm lifting my foot up, and then I set it back, right? Set of 10, drop down to the ground, do it with me. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then pop right back up. Nice work. All right. Next training drill, pad training. All right, so today we're going right into combinations. So for everyone, combo number 1, jab, jab, cross. We're gonna train it for about 30 seconds. Just move my chair so you can see this timer that I'm using. The clock. So as soon as I say go, jab, jab, cross, and then you move quickly, right? Here we go, ready, and go. Jab, jab, cross, and then we move, right? And go, 1, 2, 3, and then move. And follow my movements. So 1, 2, 3, go. I move to the right, you move to the right. And go, pop, pop, pop. I move left, you move left. Go, pop, pop, pop. And then we move. Go, pop, pop, and then we move. Go, and then we move. Keep coming, come on, go. And then move. Go, and then chase me down. Go, move away and fire. And then chase me back down. Go. And then move away, fire. Move to your right, go. Move to the left, fire. I move back, so you move towards me, go. I move in, you move away from me. And time, deep breath. All right, so now the same drill with jab, cross, hook. So you're fighting jab, cross, hook, and here's the read that I want you to get on this one. Forward and back, side to side still. If I go here with the hook, you're hooking the body. If I put the hook up here, you have to hook the head. So the first 2 will always be up high, and then you're either hitting the head or the body, wherever I showed you, all right? There's your 30-second break. Round 2, jab, cross, hook. Ready, hit, jab, cross, hook. And we move, go. That's it, move with me, go. All right, ready, and move away, move in, go. Body shot, that's it. Move away, I'm stepping in, go. Body shot, that's it. Ready, go. Head shot, and go. Head shot, that's it. And move away, body shot. Good, I'm moving in, move back. Body, good. Head, move. Body, that's it. Head, I move in, you step back. Head, I move away, you chase me down. Head shot again, I move this way, you follow me. Body shot, I move this way, you follow me, but no, I come back this way. Good. Choked on my own. Speaking. Head shot. Couple more. Do it again. Do it again. And time. And deep breath. All right, so round 1, sparring with the wrenching. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go back into a little bit of head movement. So when I jab, I want you to just get your head out of the way, right? And you can go to either side. I don't really worry too much right now if you go left side or right side. Ideally with a jab, you want to go to the outside. Now you can come to the inside. The danger with going to the inside is if I'm going jab cross, then you just slipped in to my punch, right? So I can slip inside the jab, but I have to be really cautious because that right hand will be coming, and I might have to go slip and then move bigger, or I might have to slip here and slip back this way. But here, he can chase me with that right hand a little bit, right? Because now I can punch and I can follow. If you move to the outside of my right hand, I can't really follow you that way. But I can go here and follow a little bit. I lose a lot of power, but it can happen, right? So I'm better to go to the outside of the arm, right? So from here, I jab, you just move your head offline. Here we go, ready? And jab comes, move the head offline. Move the head offline. And remember when you're doing this, it's a small motion. Here, here. I don't want to do this and bend at the waist. Small, small, right? It's almost like your head is coming down a little V like this. Good. Head, 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 right? Now, if you move your head and you come back, so if I go to my back shoulder when I move my head, I'm going to fire the cross. If when I move my head, I go forward, you're going to come back with a hook, right? So I jab and you're either slipping and crossing or slipping and coming back with a hook. Or you could slip and fire your own jab. That would be as fine as well, right? So here we go. Ready? I throw, you jab, or slip and then fire. Move the head and then fire. Move the head and then fire. That's it. Move the head and then fire. Now keep your feet moving, right? We did all this footwork in the beginning. Instead of now just doing this, right? Stay here, slip, boom, hit the hook, right? I slip, boom, and come back with the hook fast. Ready? Slip and then fire. Slip and then fire. Slip and fire. That's it. Slip and fire. Slip and then fire. See if you can follow me. Slip and then fire. Slip and fire. Now let's go to the cross. So I show the right hand, and you're slipping and then firing, and we're going to go right into the slip and the fire on this one. Same thing. On the cross, I would rather slip to the outside of the arm, which in this case would mean you would tend to slip towards your left, right? Or if I mirror you right now, you would slip this way, coming back with a hook. I can slip to the inside of the cross here and counter with a cross, but again, it's dangerous because if your head is moving this way, my left hand, my other hand is right there to be able to hit you, right? So if you move to this way, I have to reach to try and get that other hand. So ideally, I throw the cross, your head slips over here. But if it goes this way, it's fine. Here we go, ready? I throw the cross, you're gonna slip, and then fire. And it's the same thing, if you slip to your left side, you're countering with a hook. If you slip to your right side, you're countering with a cross. Unless you're southpaw. In Mr. Albany's cases, it's totally opposite. Okay? Slip and then fire. That's it. Slip and then fire. Slip and then fire. One more time. Slip and then fire. One more. Good. All right, so now I can punch with either hand. I can go left hand, I can go right hand, and you're slipping and you're countering, or you're slipping and you're countering. Again, ideally, if I jab, you slip to your left, or in Mr. Albanese case, actually, it would still be his left. Still to the outside of the arm regardless, right? Or in your case, I throw the jab, I take that back, you're slipping to the right, right? If I throw the cross, you're slipping to your left. All right, here we go, ready? That should have been to the right ideally, and then counter right away. Fire, counter, boom, right away. I punch you, you slip and hit me back. I punch, you slip and hit me back right away. Slip, hit back right away. Slip, hit back right away. Change it up some on you. One more. And time. Set. And courtesy. For white, yellow, and orange belts, you guys are all set for the day, right? Although we're going to go into our mat chat, and then we're going to get into some more rounds as well, right? And I've been talking a lot about managing failure. And from last week, we were talking a lot more about managing it in the middle of failure after the fact. This week, starting to talk a little bit more about planning for failure. Because there's going to be times in life that we know we have a tough situation coming up. We see it in advance. And many people use a couple of strategies that just don't work well in the real world, right? Number one is they might ignore the problem that's coming. They may say, well, maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe I don't have to worry about it. And you're doing yourself a huge disservice. One of the people that I consider a mentor, somebody that I've never really met, but I've been in the seminars, Anthony Robbins, talks about kill the monster when it's still a baby, right? If Godzilla is going to take over this city, do you want to try and get rid of him when he's a tiny little baby, or when he's a great big fire-breathing monster, right? Now, of course, little babies, we think they're so cute, but you know, in Godzilla's case, he'll destroy the city. With weeds, if I pull weeds when they're this big, I pull them out, and it's no big deal pulling them out of my garden, right? If I wait till sometimes that weed grows into a tiny little tree, not realizing it was going to grow into a tree, now suddenly its roots are in the ground, and I have to try and pull it out. I have to get a shovel in to dig it out, right? So taking care of the challenge when it's small is much better than waiting until it's big, right? So I don't want to avoid it, because that's going to make big monsters. Secondly, if people will worry, they'll say, oh no, I can't believe this is going to happen. What will we do? And they just worry. They spread worry, they spread doubt. Most of you aren't on Facebook, and you never should be. It's a huge waste of time. But most of Facebook right now is just people worrying about stuff and spreading all the bad news that's out there, right? It's ridiculous. Instead, make a plan. You know something's coming up. Don't avoid it. Don't worry about it. Just make a plan. If I know, for instance, that I have this kid in my classroom that I don't get along with, then my plan may be to ignore him. And my plan may be if he approaches me and tries to talk to me, that I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be pleasant, and I'm still going to try and avoid it. And I might say, hey, Johnny, thank you for caring, but right now is not the time, right? Or thank you for noticing, but I'm really not that worried about it, right? They may say, oh my gosh, man, you smell. And I may say, well, you know, that's kind of impossible. I just took a shower a couple hours ago this morning before I came to school, whatever it might happen to be. I might smell, but I probably smell like roses. So not really worried about it. And I'm just going to ignore him at that point. That's the one time ignoring is okay, right? Although first I had to plan. I knew Jimmy's going to come up. He's going to say mean things. I hear him tell people this all the time. So if he says that to me, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to know what I'm going to do to attack this situation. And then I can just leave it. The plan is there. I don't have to worry anymore. I know what to do when that step happens. Right? So let's get to work. From here, white, yellow, orange belts. By the way, your cal is one more set of Spider-Man push-ups instead of 10. Because if you only do 5, you're unbalanced. So you're going to get to do a set of 10. Purple, blue, green belts and above. Let's get moving again. I'm cooling off. All right, so let's get our movement going. And we're going to do a couple of different combinations. Leading off with the uppercut. Backhand uppercut. My backhand hits the uppercut, and then I come through with a hook, and then I hit the cross, and I'm right back to moving again. This would tend to be more of a shorter range combination, right? So that one's locked up. If I pull my training partner back out, I'm here, and I'm hitting uppercut, which is going to tend to lift up the chin, and then I come back with my hook, and then I hit the cross, right? So I'm going uppercut, hook, cross. In form, I'm here, uppercut, and notice the roll of the body to push off the legs. The chin stays down. I don't want to lift my chin up on the uppercut. Hand comes up, but the chin stays down. And then I come back with my hook, and then I turn back into that big cross, right? 1, 2, 3, and then we move. 1, 2, 3, and then move. 3, 2, 1, go. Backhand uppercut, hook cross. So here, and then we move, right? 1, 2, 3, and then we move. Roll the shoulder, 1, 2, 3, move. Try and visualize hitting the exact same spot with all of those strikes. There's a chin, there's a chin, there's a chin, right? My uppercut and my hook hit the same spot. My cross, I'm gonna punch right through, right? Uppercut, hook, hit the same spot, cross, punch right through, right? 1, 2, 3, and then we move. 1, 2, 3, and then I move. This is one of those spots where this back quarter turn is really effective. After I go 1, 2, boom, I hit with that one. Oh, that was in the back foot. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, and then I move that right foot right back out. Right? Pop, 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 and my back foot comes out. I could also go 1, 2, 3, and quarter turn this way. Because ideally, when I hit them, they're moving back, and I'm moving off to the side of that angle. 1, 2, boom, and then I move off to the side. Right? 1, 2, 3. I just want to think angle. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, and then move straight back, where you can chase me, I'm gonna think boom, 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 and then angle just a little bit, right? 1, 2, 3, angle just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, angle. Next combo, lead uppercut. and then cross, and then hook. Mr. Mamedovich hits me with this one all the time. I throw my cross, and his uppercut comes right underneath my cross and hits me in the chin. He does it beautifully, right? Uppercut, cross, hook, and then we move. Lead uppercut, cross, hook, and then move. Lead uppercut, cross, hook, right? Ready, hit it. 1, 2, 3, and then we move. Uppercut, cross, hook, and then move. Uppercut, cross, hook, and then move. Push, 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 move. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3. That wasn't quite it. 1, 2, 3, and then we move. 1, 2, 3, and then move. See how you guys look. Keep going. Got this nice sweat going over here. I hope you guys are working as hard as I am. Hands right back up by your face. Make it crisp. 1, 2, 3. No slow motion punching. Let's go. Pop, pop, pop. Pick up the speed. Pop, pop, pop. That should be the pace. Not 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. That's it, Alejandro. Hands right back up. Joseph, looks really good, buddy. Kylie, nice job. Hands right back to your face. Remember, keep your body sideways. And time. All right, so let's go back to the first one and add roundhouse kicks onto these ones. So the first one was backhand first, right? So uppercut, hook, cross, and now my left leg comes through the roundhouse kick. So imagine I hit, boom, 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 the right hand, I hit the right hand, they start moving away from me, and now I might either step in part of the kick if they were moving away, right? If I just hit this, I may sidestep if they're still right there, and that would give me the range. I probably wouldn't back up, right? So instead of here and backing up and countering with my roundhouse, the roundhouse is a bad, for the most part, it is not the best counter when somebody's charging. Because if you're charging in at me and I kick you here, you can run right up that leg stick, unless I have ridiculous stopping power, right? Or if I kick out the leg. If they're charging in and I take their leg out, that's different. But if I'm kicking to the body, not a good plan to throw it back or either roundhouse as your defensive strike, right? Good as an offensive, not as a defensive. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm either stepping in because they're out distancing, or I'm going 1, 2, 3, and I'm sidestepping because they're staying right there, all right? Ready, get set, go, fire. Pop, 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 step, kick. But there should be a step somewhere. Instead of just staying here and kicking, I should move somewhere, right? 1, 2, 3, I angle, I kick, right? 1, 2, 3, I step in. I part of the kick because they were moving back. 1, 2, 3, angle, kick, and then we move. 1, 2, 3, angle, kick, and then move. Right, 30 more seconds. Let's see how you look. 1, 2, 3. Remember, hands up by your face. Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see who's looking awesome. Andrea's looking awesome. Mr. Albanese. Mr. Wadker, nice. That's it, Shivansh, nice work. Let's see, pop, pop, pop. Nice, Lucy. Kick that ceiling, girl, let's see it. Straight up, ah, nice. And time, all right, so now let's go off the lead uppercut. So lead uppercut, cross hook, and now we're coming through with our back leg roundhouse kick, right? Now to get this one in effectively, after I go 1, 2, 3, I might find that I have to sidestep with the left to make that connection. If I pull my training partner back out, I'm gonna put my back to you just a little bit because I think this will give you the best angle to understand what I'm talking about. So after I go uppercut, cross hook, if I step to the left, look how my shin goes right into the target, right? If I stay right here and I go uppercut, cross hook, and I try and kick, I have no range to get that roundhouse kick in, right? I could throw a knee off of that, but not the roundhouse kick. So the way I create that space is either I push them back as I hit them, or I sidestep. That's how I create the space. So I go 1, 2, 3, step with the left foot, and look how the right leg is right there, right? Or I could go 1, 2, 3. I could move back and then angle and fire the kick. That's the one time shouldn't say one time, one of the few times I would use the roundhouse as a defensive tool is if I outdistance you, you charge at me and I step to the side. Because now look at what's happening from this angle, right? I hit 1, 2, 3, I move back, you charge in, I step here, look where you're charging. I'm not in front of you anymore. And as you reach, bam, that leg's coming right into your body. Beautiful stuff. All right, so enough talk, uppercut, cross hook, and then you hit back leg roundhouse kicks. 3, 2, 1, go. Training partner back out. Step, part of the kick. And of course, you could be imagining that from here, you're moving back, and so you kick and you have plenty of space, right? But it might be that I hit, and they're still right here. Angle, wham, then I hit. From Muay Thai, I could throw the kick quick, because from this range, I could hit the leg, bam, and I'd be fine, right? Or I could come here and hit the back leg. And for my fight team, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Hit, 1, 2, 3. See how you guys look? I was off screen, didn't realize it. I gotta move my tape. Hands are up, let's go. 1, 2, 3, kick. Nice work, Viv. Looks good, girl. Let's see it. Nice guard, Maham. See if we can get those hands moving faster. 1, 2, 3. And time. All right, so now next round of sparring, we're gonna work on our head movement again, but now I want you to add in bigger combinations. So instead of me just distancing and hitting across or going here and hitting my hook, I have to do at least 2 to 3 strikes. So I'm gonna slip, 1, 2, 3. You can use the combos we just did, right? Slip, uppercut, hook, cross. Used to be one of my favorite things is if I could slip somebody's hook, I could drop down and then step in and hit that lead uppercut to the body. And it was just, it's a wonderful thing, especially if you're my height and you have to work to get in against these giants, right? You slip, bam, 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 and then from there, I'm in, right? Or the cross comes in just like Mr. Raminovich does to me. He caps the jab, the cross comes in and he just kind of leans his head to the side, watches it goes by and goes boom, right? So I go 1, 2, and he goes cap, hit, and then he follows up. It's beautiful, right? So what are we doing? I'm throwing, and you're slipping your head and countering with 2 to 3 strikes. Let's take it up. Ready? Here comes the jab, slip, pop, pop, 2 or 3 strikes. Here comes the cross, slip, pop, pop, 2 or 3 strikes. Here comes the jab, slip. Off of the jab, if you slip that way, you should follow up with the cross first. So slip, and then maybe cross hook, right? Or slip, uppercut, hook, cross. Or slip, cross across. Right hand comes, slip, lead with the left hook. So it might be as simple as slip, hook, cross. You might go slip, hook, cross, hook. You might go slip, hook, cross, uppercut. You might go slip, hook, uppercut, hook, right? You've got a lot of options there. Just lead with the hook though. Now lead with the cross. Lead with the cross. Lead with the cross. Lead with the hook. Lead with the cross. Lead with the hook. Lead with the hook. Lead with the cross. Lead with the cross. All right, I'm not going to tell you anything. Now you're just responding. Here we go. 30 seconds. Ready? Still following me? Come on, keep up. A couple more seconds. And time. Set. Anchor C. Us. For purple, blue, green belts, you guys are all set unless you want to continue to play. You're more than welcome to hang out with us for a little bit. If you're done, you guys have 2 sets of 10 Spider-Man push-ups, right? Gut it out, make it all happen. You have a total of 20. If that means you do 4, and then you have to take a break, and you do 4 more, and you have to take a break, and that's how you work up to 20, great. You get all 20 of them in one way or the other. Advanced team, let's pick it up a notch. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. Back to combo training for a moment. We're gonna see how well you remember all of these, right? We have 4 combos that we just did. Combo 1, jab, jab, cross. Let's retrain that for like 30 seconds. Ready? Every time I say 1, jab, jab, cross. Ready? And 1. And then move with me. 1. Move with me. 1. Move with me. I'm moving back. Chase me down. 1. I move in. You move back. 1. You don't have to move as much as I move. 1. Some of you have as much space as I have. Some of you do not. 1. That's it. Keep it coming. A couple more times. 1. 1. All right, so that's combo 1, jab, jab, cross. Combo 2, jab, cross, hook. So let's train it. And for this one, we're gonna go hook to the body. So every time I'm gonna drop, and I want you to think, drop your stance as you rip the hook. So instead of 1, 2, and look how wide open I am, I go 1, 2, I drop my shoulder, my hands here, boom, I hit that hook, and then I'm right back, all right? Jab, cross, hook, 2, jab, cross, body hook, right? 2, 2, good, 2, stay with me, 2, away, 2, good, 2, move, 2, move, 2, 2, oh, that was supposed to be here, sorry, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, and then 3, uppercut, hook, cross, right? So again, this was the backhand lead. Again, 1 or 3, uppercut with the right, left hook, right cross. And again, 3, right uppercut, left hook, right cross. 1 more slow, 3, uppercut, hook, cross. All right, let's take it up, team. 3, and then we move. All right, 3, and then move with me. Stay, stay, stay. 3, 3, good. 3, oh, he's falling backwards, chasing down. 3, put the angles off. 3, good, stay with me over here. 3, move, now I'm back. Now I come back over here. 3, 3, 3. Come on, keep up with these targets. 3, touch, touch, touch. If you're going 1, 2, 3, you're going too slow, man. Fast. 1, 2, 3. Go. 3. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, cross hook. Move with me. 3, uppercut hook cross. 1, jab, jab, cross. 2, jab, cross hook. 3, uppercut hook cross. 3, uppercut hook cross. That's it. 2, jab, cross, body hook. 2, jab, cross, body hook. 1, jab, jab, cross. 3, uppercut hook cross. 2, jab, cross, body hook. 3, uppercut hook cross. 1, jab, jab, cross. 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, and time. Deep breath. We have one more, don't we? So last one, uppercut off the lead hand into the hook cross. So now you're going, I'm sorry, cross up. So lead uppercut, cross, lead hook, and then we move. Lead uppercut, cross, lead hook, and then we move. Lead uppercut, cross, hook, and then we move. So this is number 4. Ready? 4, uppercut, cross, hook, and then we move. 4, uppercut, cross, hook, and then we move. 4, uppercut, cross, hook, and then we move. 4, uppercut, cross, hook. All right, let's train it a little harder now. Ready? 4, and move. 4, move. 4, move. 4, move. 4, move with me. 4, that's it. 4, keep it coming, let's go. 4, 4, and 1, 2, 3, backhand first. 4, lead hand first. 1, jab, jab, cross. 2, jab, cross, hook. 3, backhand leads. 4, front hand leads. 3, backhand leads. 2, 1, 1, 3, 4, 1. Oh, that wasn't 1. 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, this was 4, 3, and time. Set.
1000. Yeah.
Well, my goal for the advanced team was to get more target and get your heart pumping a little bit more. Nice work.